Hi everyone, welcome back once again, and this is another episode of Closet Hacks where we are going to redesign or upcycling our summer dress or the beach dress. So this is another dress, and earlier I showed you 2 or 3 more videos. I'm not sure because I have showed you in my earlier video where I showed you the closet clearing, that I have so many long dresses, and this is one of them. And as you can see, it's very long and has it needs a lot of alterations. And the problem areas are the length, the neckline, and it doesn't have any sleeves. So I have to fix all those problems, and let's get it started. I just wanted to give you a close-up look because my girl was so high and she was jumping everywhere. So I decided to just show you. As you can see, the neckline is very wide and deep, and the length definitely. And I chose to use the sleeve color from my old t-shirt, and I wish I could show you on my daughter, because then you would see how wide and big it's on her. So anyways, she doesn't have this color in her closet for now, so that's why I chose these colors. Let's begin with the cutting the length first, and then we will adjust the neckline and then add sleeves. If you are sewing it for yourself and you don't like the gatherings around the waist area, then I would suggest you to either open all the gatherings, because it's elasticated stitch, so it would take a little while, but you would have more fabric to work with. Other than that, if you want to just use the bottom part and make a skirt for yourself and use a solid color top, that would be awesome as well, because as you can see, the pattern is nice and you can use so many colors with it. So for me, because I will be cutting the length, so this waist area will shift a little bit on her, around her chest line. So I will be okay with it, and at the end you would see the result is it's really nice. It's not bad. So her total length is 40 inches for the long dresses, and I will be taking 2 inches extra. The reason why I'll be taking 2 inches extra is because, as you can see, it has a lot of gatherings, and if I cut it according to the length plus seam allowance, then at the end I will be shortened with the length. So I decided to take little extra, so at the end I can adjust the length when I finish this sewing of neckline and gathers. So once you decided where you want to cut for the length, then just go ahead and cut it. Just want to show you, as you can see, it's not a straight line, it's not precise. I just wanted to double check where the length is coming, and when you're sure that what you wanted to do with your top part is still you're not comfortable, again you still have time to pull apart all the gatherings. And here I am opening the neckline, whatever the stitch part is, and then I will be adjusting I'll try to take as much as fabric. I would try to take in as much as fabric I could, because that way I would have less fabric to gather. And same thing you have to do for the back. I use zigzag stitch. If you have a stitch that helps for a stretchy fabric, then go ahead and use that. Once you're comfortable with everything and you finish your neckline and everything else, then use your old top, put it on top of it, and I will be leaving about 1 inches from top because I have to straighten up the fabric and then mark for the armhole. And this material is not I'm trying to put the mark with different colors, but it didn't happen to me. So I used pins and I will cut on top of it. Make sure you have a seam allowance. I cut the wide neckline, but not very deep, but wide. And this is how it looks like after cutting the armhole. Next thing you have to do is sew the shoulder, and make sure you, while you sewing the shoulders, you have to gather the fabric where it's coming or sitting nicely. For your easiness, what you can do is where the gathers are falling or sitting nicely, just pin everything and then sew on top. So when you finish stitching, everything is going to be very nicely stitched. Take your time while you're doing that because you don't want to mess up with this fabric. It's already stretchy and has gatherings if you are keeping the gatherings. And as you can see, this is how I stitched it, and this is so far how it looks like. Now cutting part for the sleeves, and it's pretty much easy. I will be just taking the sleeve sides. For the best result, definitely iron your fabric before you start cutting. And I am not taking the original hemming of the sleeves because I didn't like the finish of the sleeve look. Make sure you add the seam allowance as well. All you have to do is fold your hemming for the sleeves in twice, 1/2 inch, and then one more time 1/2 inch. I'll be taking the decorative stitch on my sewing machine, and you can take whatever you like which has a stretch. Make sure it has a stretch, and then just sew a straight line. If you have double needle on your sewing machine, that would be awesome. And after that, I'll just join the sleeves with the help of pins and sew it and mark the fittings, and that's everything. And this is a final transformation, and my daughter loves it. As you can see, it's very comfortable. It's really nicely fitted, long sleeves. She enjoys it, so I'm happy if she's happy. Thanks so much for staying with me and watching the video. I will see you or talk to you guys in my next video. Till then, don't forget to spread this video if it helps you out, and if you like it, please press the like button. Take care, you all. Bye now.